We are here at the Ohio State University South Centers, specifically at the Hops Conference and Trade Show. There are a number of vendors, interested farmers, growers, and special speakers that are in attendance at the trade show. We have with us today Steve Johnson. Steve Johnson is with Miller Chemical and Fertilizer Company. They are out of Hanover, Pennsylvania, and he's the manufacturing rep for Ohio. So I want to welcome you, Steve.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit more about what's your capacity here at the conference.
I'm a vendor, nutrition, representing the nutritional part of the growing plants. All kind of micronutrients and
Very good.
fertility.
Very good. You know, I think they become very, very important because from the things that I've read, you know, I've never been a farmer, but the things that I've read is that overuse of the land can foster a lot of bad soil. And so you need the good nutrients, I guess, to help
Correct.
replenish those things that help grow.
Yep.
And I know that you've been involved in helping other hops individuals better understand, you know, through some of the processes that you have. But why do you think it's important for area farmers to get involved in hops?
I'm fairly new to hops just here in the last few years, so it's a learning process for me as well, but talking to growers and other vendors the last few years that's in the hops business, I think there's a void.
Yeah.
And I look at that as smaller acres. The guys have looking for something they want to diversify in addition to some, you know, vegetables or row crops that it's kind of an easy fit
Yeah.
into
Well, that makes
things,
sense.
things that other
Yeah.
that growers are currently growing.
Yeah. That makes sense. You know, smaller farmers, as you were saying, need different diversification.
Correct.
Like you were pointing out, and that way they can use the same land, but more often.
Right.
Yeah, very good. Any words of wisdom that you'd like to leave to the listening audience?
I guess with nutrition, I always tell growers, you know, you don't build a house starting with the walls. You start
that's
with
true.
the foundation,
Yeah.
which is in the soil. You know, see what you got in the soil, what kind of fertility that's in the soil. Start there, so you know where you're at, and then build it from the soil up.
That makes good sense. We don't have good soil,
Right.
you ain't gonna have good products.
Soil test, and then you know, conferences like this, education. The more you can talk to growers that have done it, you know, don't reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, that's
See
true.
what's working for others, and
Yeah.
talk to as many vendors as you can to get, you know, their advice on machinery, equipment, plants, fertility, things like that. Research and education.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I want to thank you very much for being on our telecast here. We're talking with Steve Johnson. He's with the Miller Chemical and Fertilizer LLC program that's out of Hanover, Pennsylvania. Steve, thank you very much for taking some time out and talking with us.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate you. Thank you.